So guys, Hello Charlie is coming out in 2 days. How excited are you guys?
Woo!
Fire!
Yeah, yeah, baby. I'm very excited. Super excited. Thar thar antar atma hile.
Okay, so tell me about your characters that you are playing in the film, and what was that one special thing that made you say yes to your role?
Ladies
I'll
first.
start with Shloka, as it's her debut film.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I love it. Whenever there's something she has to do, suddenly
Elnaaz of frozen drinking water like this.
Okay, so you can.
So, my character is a village girl and she's a star dancer of the circus
Right.
and she wants to escape. She's unfortunately stuck there. And then she meets Charlie and they plan to run away. And anyway, comedy of errors has taken place prior to that. So it just weaves into the story. And she's all out for her Charlie. She's bold, she's fierce, she speaks her mind.
Right.
And that's how she is. That's my character.
And what about you, Elnaz?
my character is the glamorous boss lady, the beauty with the brains who gets the idea of the gorilla suit to get Makwana out of the country. And she goes and finds the transport, which is being done by Mr. Charlie himself. And she's got the idea of the whole gorilla.
Right.
That's what my character does.
So now
And,
coming to you,
what-
Mr. Charlie. Yes, sorry.
Yes, hello Charlie. Charlie is here.
Yes.
So Charlie is this cute, loving, sweet simpleton from a small town. He comes to Mumbai to work honestly. वो ईमानदारी से काम करता है to pay off his father's loan, and he's an everyday average Joe who comes to work. वो दिमाग से कम दिल से ज्यादा सोचता है और उसकी वजह से वो हमेशा problems में वो फंस जाता है. You know, wherever he goes, something or the other wrong happens, some goof ups happen. You know, he's sort of a dimwit. So he keeps screwing up in a lot of things. You know, gets thrown out of every job, but he means well. He means to do the right thing, but wrong things always happen. So because his character is like this, you know, a lot of situations are created in this film that are very funny. And yeah, he's a boy who's trying to make money and pay off his father's loan. So he takes a gorilla from Mumbai to Diu.
Right.
And that's when the whole journey of the film starts. And it's basically his also journey of how he discovers himself and how he becomes a winner at the end. And then you'll see how, obviously, on the 9th of April.
Right. And let me tell you this, that this song 1-2 is so, catchy and so good that it's going on in my head like Dil Se Fir Bhi Michael Jackson and
Log sabut to mange phir bhi.
Log Sabut To Mange Fir Bhi. It's very good. So
It's super,
anyway, yes. So anyway, coming to you, Pankaj sir, how did the idea of Hello Charlie came into being? Walk us through the whole process.
Or we'll have to wait for 5-6 years then.
So फिर भी brief में कुछ.
No, I mean, it's been a very organic process. I researched after the writing, and I happened to meet Farhan Akhtar,
Yes.
and he liked the script rather, and then on and thereon. So, बड़ा organically boring life होती है हमारी. आप ऐसा कुछ है नहीं exciting film.
हाँ जी. So, but the idea is very interesting, no? A man with a gorilla walking around in.
So obviously, the idea is interesting. That's why we made a film around it.
Yes.
So nobody would have bothered to make a film. So
Right.
it's a very interesting idea, and it's also set in today's time. In
Right.
scamming the banks to
Yes.
get rid of it.
Yes.
They're not bothering to pay back. They have so many fugitives.
Hmm.
So that part is there. The gorilla is just a device. So unfortunately or fortunately, people are just latching on to the gorilla and saying gorilla. लेकिन gorilla सिर्फ gorilla की फिल्म नहीं है. Gorilla तो एक उसका एक हिस्सा है. फिल्म की कहानी भी काफी इंटरेस्टिंग है अगर आप देखें.
Right. So, sir, what are the similarities or differences that your characters and the actors have in real life? Like, I'll ask this to you, Pankaj sir. How Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't know my actors very well personally.
Okay.
I don't know what, in the sense that I can't judge on their personality and the character. So, but of course, they do suit the characters that I wanted them to play, and hence they do that. But ऐसा कहना कि मोना के अंदर कितनी मोना है और पद्मा के अंदर कितनी पद्मा है और चार्ली कितना डमविट है, डिमविट है, वो गलत होगा ना. तो they, at the end of the day, they are playing characters, just acting.
Okay. Now coming to the actors, what do you guys feel? Are there any differences or similarities between your character and the real you?
The similarity between me and Charlie is that we look the same. We both have a simple nature. We're very loving and thoughtful about others. We want to help anyone who's in trouble.
Right.
Obviously, differences यही है कि मैं डिम्बिट नहीं हूँ. और मैं दिल से और दिमाग से दोनों से वहीं से सोचता हूँ. और yeah, and I don't goof up that much in life. I think that's the only difference. And of course, I don't come from a small town. I live in Mumbai,
Yes.
born and brought up. So that's the only difference.
Yes. Shloka?
There are similarities, definitely. My character is very feisty. She's all heart. She's bold. She says it as it is. So very similar, actually, to me in real life. Major difference, of course, she's a village girl and her way of dressing and stuff and doing things and saying things is different. But I mean, very similar nature-wise for sure.
Right. And Elnaaz?
Yes, I do think that I'm quite close to Mona in that sense that I like her entire boss lady vibe, which I try to sometimes be too. So yeah, in that sense, I think it was very easy for me to be Mona. So yes, there are similarities in all of us in our characters, and then there are some things in the characters that are not us, and that's how the actor in us comes out to play them still well, hopefully.
So when you guys got to know that the film will be releasing on Amazon or Amazon Prime Video and not in theaters, what were your initial reactions?
I was very happy.
Very happy. Super.
Same.
Extremely happy.
I was very happy, especially because, you know, every time something of mine releases, my entire family, which is all over the world, asks, yeah, so when will we get to see it? When is it coming? And I was like, yeah, well, you guys have to wait once it comes on OTT, once it comes on TV, DVD. Now I'm just like, everybody be watching it on the 9th of April, girl.
It's very good, yeah. I mean, our movie will be premiering across 240 countries. So many people, millions of people are going to be watching our movie. In a time like this, it's best to be at home, be safe first. Health is your priority. And then Hello Charlie is your second priority. You know, so anyway, I think everyone should be home and watching our film and doing other things and being safe. And I think we as also actors and filmmakers, we have a responsibility to ensure that everyone is entertained in a safe manner. So Amazon has given us that platform, and I'm very, very happy because friends, family, colleagues all around the world can all now watch our movie on the 9th of April together at the same time.
So Shloka?
I agree with them completely. I mean, through Amazon, we've got such a wide reach, and owing to the pandemic, everyone has to be home and should be home and should be safe. So we're just happy to entertain everybody when they're in the safety of their homes and put a smile on everyone's face.
Right. So, Pankaj sir, we have seen you work with Rajpal Yadav before also in Main Meri Patni Aur Wo, and this time we again have Rajpal ji and other seasoned actors like Jackie sir, Girish Kulkarni. How was it working with them again?
Well, I mean, as it's very comfortable if you're friends with somebody. It's much easier. Like I did this film with these people for the first time, all three actors, and so I'm hoping if we do another film, it will be much easier. Naturally, like I know what time Elnaaz is going to come out of the van. I know how long Aadar takes to do his hair. I know Shlokka is traveling from somewhere. So it's just you know everything about the actors. It becomes easier, obviously.
So now coming to the actors, same question for you guys. How difficult was it for you to work with these seasoned actors?
It was not difficult. It was not difficult at all, to be honest, because although they are very senior actors, very experienced actors, they're also great people. And when you work with great people, they make your job easier. You know, they teach you things. You get to learn a lot from them. You know, and they made us all feel very, very comfortable on the sets. Sir's known all of them for a long time. You know, I've known Jackie Sir for a long time. I've known Siddhant Kapoor. Shloka and me are common friends. We never met, but we met for the first time. We became good friends. Elnaaz also as well. So I think the whole cast and crew has all become like a family, and more than thinking of senior, inferior, or senior, junior, jo bhi hai, So I think everyone had a great time on the sets. Of course, the actual work that we were doing was serious work. You have to live your parts in a very honest way, and everyone was on their A game. But off screen, I think we all had a blast. Yeah, we had a great bond, so that really translated on screen, and I think you'll really, really see that. So I didn't have any. I don't know. I didn't find any difficulty working with them. I had a great time and a great learning experience working with them.
Elnaaz?
Yeah, I guess if at all, working with senior actors makes it only easier and not difficult at all. I mean, we've just have. I've been saying that about Jackie, sir, that he has been. He would just let us be and do things. Most of the times you see when there is somebody senior to you in whatever field that you are, not only acting, they always try to give you some kind of a, like, you could do this like that, you could do this like this. And what I loved about these senior actors is just treating us like we are as senior as them, and never told us anything of what they think, how we should do anything. And obviously you also shouldn't, because that's what the director is there for, right? When you're on a set, there's one person who should tell you how to do things, and nobody else. That's how it's just been, and it's just been great. Never felt like there has been anybody senior to us on set, and that's the most beautiful thing, I feel.
Shlokka?
For me, since it's my first film, I've gotten so much love from everyone across the board, and they have been nothing but warm, encouraging, kind, and affectionate to me. So I'm extremely happy and really blessed to have had such an experience with such great actors.
Okay, so all of you, this is for actors only, are trying comedy for the first time. Comedy, is a very fun, that it looks very fun on screen, but very difficult genre to perform. What challenges did you guys face? Mr. Charlie, over to you.
Challenges. See, actually, it is a comedic film. Our film is a comedy, comes under the comedy genre, but it's a situational comedy film. It's not. It's a comedy of errors. So, जो situations है हमारी film में वो बहुत ही funny है. The way Sir has written the entire script, and all credit goes to him, because we are not trying to be funny in the film. We're not trying to say one punch here, one dialogue here, doing some over the top physicality or comedy that will make people laugh or whatever. We're really playing our parts very, very seriously. मैं एक लड़का हूँ जो काम करना चाहता है, उसको पैसे कमाने हैं, और उसको यहाँ से मुंबई टू ड्यूज जाना है, और इसको बुरा लेके जाना है उसको. So that's his job. So I'm doing that seriously. But because my character has certain quirks and he goofs up and stuff like that, those situations that arise in the film are very, very fun. So I'm really playing my part to the best that I can do, and being very honest with the character. And more than anything, it's a fun film. Yeah, it's a happy atmosphere on set. So it makes it very comfortable for us. He gives us the best brief every day when we come in, and he says that just मजे लेके काम करो, मस्ती करो, do just improvise sometimes. Don't think too much. If you're in your head, then it won't come out. Be in the moment. Just act and react. Listen to your partner. So these are things that we follow, and we just do our job. And I've loved comedies since I was a child. Even today, whenever I love watching comedies, it uplifts your mood. So I feel really honored and privileged to be part of a comedy where we can do the same for others, especially in a time like this. So I'm very happy, and I feel it's a very satisfying and fulfilling people to put a smile on other people's faces. So that's my experience.
Thank you. Elnaaz?
I would just say maybe it was this film, or maybe it is generally for me that I feel it doesn't matter what genre you are in. If you just understand your character, if you just understand what you have to do in the film, it'll just be as difficult or as easy as you understand it. It doesn't matter if it's comedy or not, So for me, it's not difficult as such.
Yes,
I add one thing also. I'm saying my character doesn't know he's doing comedy. When you're doing a scene and you're transporting a gorilla, or you're meeting people during this road trip and stuff like that, he's being himself.
Yes.
So उसको वो character को मालूम है कि वो comedy कर रहा है.
Right. Yes.
It happens to be that it's a comedy film.
Yes. Yes. Coming to you, Shlokka.
Definitely. I mean, as I've said, it's a situational comedy, and we're not necessarily doing comedy actively, but we're playing our characters seriously, and that blends in with the situation. It's weaved in so beautifully that it looks funny, and that there's a comic situation happening. But definitely we were very well prepared before going to set, thanks to sir, who made us do workshops and and all of that together. So our timing of our dialogues, our reactions, we were like, it was on point, but we were playing again, we were playing our characters seriously, not trying to do comedy. So the timing of it all had to sit well. So that was very imperative, and that's what happened.
So did sir provide you any reference of films for your role? Apart from the script, were any films or something were given to you for your roles, for the comedy part?
More than, I think, stand-up comedy. Sir made us see some old stand-up comedy and read a few things, go through a lot of reference points. We had a lot of stuff to go through. I mean, he did definitely give it to us, but he wanted all of us, I think, to maintain our originality, not to ape anybody, not to copy anything. I think because when you look at another character and say this is very similar to your character or any of that, sometimes you unintentionally kind of pick up stuff from there and bring it in. So he wants us to be fresh and not over rehearsed. We've never over rehearsed, spontaneous. So that's what he's gotten out of all of us.
That's good to know. So that's it, guys. All the best for 9th April, and hello, Charlie. And
Thank you.
Thank you so
I
much.
hope it gets good response and lots of viewership throughout the world.
Thank you so much. Please watch our film.
Thank
Please
you,
watch our film.
definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.